I just read it.
Oh, okay.
And we are back. You are listening to Captain Controversy in the Revolution. Dale has left. Justin is back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Now,
he left a trail of stink.
Well, yeah, he always does. Now, apparently he's going to be starting a campaign for president soon.
Yeah, I know. He gave me a flyer.
One of my most loyal listeners was advocating for it. He thinks that Dale is smarter than the friendly neighborhood fascist. What if we were to put those two up against each other in a campaign?
Be pretty sweet.
That would be.
But I don't know
what
how
if we
far
got
Dale
them on
would
the
get.
same show?
That'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Dale just gave me a blank piece of paper and said, "Here's my flyer."
Yeah, I don't... I mean, it sounds like a pipe dream. I mean, Ron Paul couldn't get elected. How's Dale going to get elected?
The black vote.
Oh, good.
That's what he told me.
But he's a racist. He dropped the N-word in part 2.
I don't know, but he claims he's going to win by the black vote. And the bean people. I don't know
The
what that
bean
means.
people. I think he's referring to Hispanics.
But bean... Well, I guess they do eat beans. But
We all eat beans!
Well, why would he call them bean? Is that like because he couldn't remember the actual word? The
I don't
offensive
know.
term?
You know what? We got bigger fish to fry than to try to get inside the mind of Dale when he's not here. We need to get after the problem that I fail to practice what I preach on a regular basis. In my Yahoo Answers segment, a Shut Up Nobody Ask You, people will always be asking for advice on, romantic situations, love life, and I'm always telling guys and girls, go for it. I'm always telling people to go for it. If they're interested in something, if they're not sure about something, I always tell them, give it a shot. But I don't do that.
Nope, not at all.
In fact, Justin can attest to this as my best friend, that I am an absolute pussy when it comes to pussy.
Yep, a scared pussy too, not just a pussy.
Yeah, a scared little pussy who comes up with far-fetched excuses and plays out the dumbest scenarios in my head before I even ask someone out.
Yep.
I've only asked out one person in my entire life, and she apparently didn't know what I was asking her. And that was last summer. Here we are almost a year later, 9 months from the last time I hung out with that person, and I haven't asked out anybody.
Nope, not at all.
I've been remotely interested a couple times. People have sort of caught my attention. I've lost interest. Hasn't happened much. There was someone that I was talking to on Craigslist for about a week. It was real. And she just kind of stopped talking to me. She wasn't even that good looking anyway. She was a little overweight. But this person, who I've become interested in, who's in my English class, she's an attractive white chick. She's a brunette. She's hot and funny. How hard is that? That's pretty hard to find. Anyways, I don't know much about her, which is one of my stupid excuses, but I'll admit, while I was compiling this list, I have 28 excuses. It probably took me 15 to 20 minutes to make this. Mm-hmm. And I even came up with... I've come up with counter arguments for every excuse. Some of these are too easy. Some of these are really far-fetched, but I got 28. Let's get started. Number one is really, really simple. Number one, she could say no.
Well, there's always that option. Have you ever met a girl that's a guarantee?
No.
Then wouldn't that be an excuse every time?
And if you don't ask someone out, it's an automatic no.
Yeah,
Haven't
you seen those argument. Motivational posters?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever saw that episode of The Office when Michael Scott started a paper company. He put up the sign. He had the Wayne Gretzky quote, and then he quoted himself after that. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, parentheses, and then he put Michael Scott after that, like he's quoting a quote. But anyway, yeah, that's the easiest excuse. Number two, she could have a boyfriend. For all I know.
Well, you could at least try to figure out more about her instead of sitting back. It's not that hard to figure out her Facebook or be friends with that to defeat that one. That's an easy one to rid of.
I mean, I've got a few weeks left in class. I don't have to ask her out this week.
No.
Right?
Not at all, no. Do your research.
Yeah. Number 3, she could be a lesbian.
Yeah, but then you could watch.
You really think she'd let me watch?
I don't know, but I mean, that's not that bad. No's worse than I'm a lesbian. Because then you could take the shot at the dark, can I watch? She says yes to that, I don't even think you care that she's a lesbian.
Well, she is pretty hot. That wouldn't change if she were a lesbian. Number 4, I would likely have to do it in class, and if rejected in the middle of the classroom, that would be potentially embarrassing.
Do it after class.
Huh. That's a pretty easy one right there. Or I could be even more of a pussy and do it through text after obtaining a number.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
it's so much easier for them to say no that way.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, what? So I'm supposed to trap her?
No, I'm not saying trap her, but it's so much easier for her to start overthinking it like you do.
Yeah. Now, Taking Back America has very obvious advice. He says, you could find some of this out if you talk to her. I'm just saying, you will find out more actually speaking to her rather than hiding in the corner and making a list. I know. This segment's a joke. I will talk to her when I go back to class.
You said that last week.
What do you mean said that last week? Wednesday, the last time I talked to you about her was after I had my last class with her.
Was it?
It's a Monday-Wednesday class. We had this conversation on Thursday. I compiled this list yesterday. I can't talk to her again until Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, this is just a joke segment to prove a point that I'm not as perfect as I make myself sound. I thought this would just be a creative, funny segment.
Perfect?
Well, I joke about it.
Yeah, I mean, you made yourself seem confident.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Okay. I'm trying to show you, the listener, that I'm human and that I have some major flaws. Just the fact that I give out this graded textbook advice and Yahoo Answers and I never practice what I preach because of my social problems. That's all this is about. This list is just out of funniness. The point is to make this sound so incredibly stupid that I have no choice but to go for it. There is a method to my madness, but thank you for your feedback. Now, next reason. Number 5, she does not live in the Ipsy Arbor area. Where, we're going to live. Yeah, that's a good one,
I'm going to tell you one thing. Pussy has no gas mileage. You'll drive.
Okay, Taking Back America says, while you're sitting back making a list, someone is dailing her. Look, that's fair, but here's the thing. I have no contact information of hers. I've only talked to her like the past couple... Okay, I had no interest in her until about 5 days ago. I wasn't interested in her to the point where I wanted to ask her out until Wednesday, the last time I saw her in class. I don't have her number. I'm not going to Google her like a creep. I'm in limbo right now. And here I am, continuing this list. And if you think it's bad now, I have 23 more reasons. And yes, these are supposed to be stupid. Like, I wrote these down knowing they're stupid. That's part of the fun of this. Number 6.
This is amusing.
Yeah, I thought, especially doing this with you. It's not the kind of thing that I would break out with the Friendly Neighborhood Fascist. Well, because you've had... Okay, well, technically the Friendly Neighborhood Fascist lost his virginity just now, but, I mean, you know about having sex and getting women.
It's true. I've given you tips before.
Better than any of my friends.
Well, that's not saying much.
Yeah. Number 6. She could give me some sort of half-assed rejection, i.e., I go back to school in the fall and it's kind of far, or I would, but I'm just too busy. To which it's like, this is July. We don't have to be serious. We can have fun now. Right?
Hit it and quit it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any feelings yet. I'm avoiding that.
I think it'd be hilarious, though, if you fucked her, and then, for some reason, developed all these feelings, became an emotional wreck, and turned into one of our dear friends, who then called her to tell her to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And wept.
Number 7. She might not give me a straight answer, and I'd have to figure out
if
she
was
was saying yes,
the...
no, or neither.
That's like almost the same as the one before.
No, but that was a half-assed rejection as in an excuse.
Okay.
Number 7 means she would give me something I'd have to interpret because she's not completely normal.
Well, here's it. I will help you out with that one.
You know,
you tell me what she says.
well, I need to know what the answer is before when she answers so I can acknowledge it. Otherwise, I'd have to keep joking.
Most of them are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
If you don't know if she's saying yes, she's probably not.
Yeah, but I have a social disorder.
Yes, but it'll be obvious to you. Usually they actually say yes.
Yeah.
In their answer.
Or a synonym of yes.
Yes. Like
as
sure.
In yeah, or sure, or
yeah.
why not? Got nothing better to do, or might as well, you're paying, right?
Yeah.
If I got an answer like that and she wasn't and it didn't sound joking, then I might not care. Then I might just be like, you know what, forget it. Number 8. Here's another far-fetched, stupid one. She could start questioning me as to why or what my motives are, and I'd have to be smooth on the fly.
You can do that.
Or I could be sarcastic about what my motives are.
You don't even know what your motives are at this point. I mean, you want sex.
I want to learn more about her.
But I don't think that's your number one goal. You're not going in this to get laid on the first day.
Yeah, because I knew about this hot girl sitting in my class for the past month or so.
Never went after it.
No.
You don't have... You've admitted. You're not one that can pull off the hit and quit and then be done.
Yeah, probably not.
You gotta get to know her first, and you know that. You know your limitations.
Yeah.
So, you would have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I just have to look at her and be like...
Plus,
I want to get to know you better.
97% of girls, either A, will take it when you say, want to get you know you better, or B, won't even ask.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's such an odd...
So far-fetched.
If she did ask, she has some serious insecurities that you might
like the last girl I was
that you might not want to dive into. So that
you
might be a warning sign.
I dive into it, you know
Yes,
me.
I know, but that might be a big...
Head first.
That might be a big warning sign of...
Head first. Full on later. See what I did there?
Yes. But that might be something where you might pop up some red flags.
Here's probably my most far-fetched one on the entire list.
Does that have anything to do with an earthquake?
No.
Then I thought of worse.
Since she lives in the city where the girl who once drove me crazy went to high school, they could be friends.
I'm going to throw this out there. She said she would have been your wingman, right?
Yeah.
Here's your opportunity.
God.
I mean, I'm not saying that you want her to be friends, but if they're friends, it's not the worst thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like
she'd
you
have to see it. She'd have to see and deal with the fact that she lost me.
I mean, it's not like you fucked her over. She fucked you over. Hell, she might even feel bad about it. Mm-hmm. You might actually be able to pull that into an advantage outside, instead of the negative.
That'd be a weird-ass dynamic.
It would be weird, but you can make it work.
You talking three-way?
Yes.
Yeah. I wanna watch.
No, bitch, you join.
Okay. Number 10. And there's no way in hell she'll find this unless she's crazy and Googled me and saw Spreaker.
Yeah, but I mean, if that happened, you guys are meant for each other.
Oh, God, yeah. Hey, if I come to class on Monday and she's like, oh, the answer's yes. I'm like, I could be talking about someone else. No, but I get too specific about the few things I know about her.
See? What you should do at that point is just marry her.
Yeah, okay.
One knee.
Yeah.
Go get a ring pop. Classy.
Yeah. Number 10. She comes to class every day with a fancy Starbucks drink in a venti size. That's the largest. Starbucks is a prime example of overpriced goods. This could mean she's an expensive date. These are all out of left field, aren't they?
Yes. Now, see, here's the issue with that one. Some people like the taste of Starbucks. It tastes different than anyone else.
I like Starbucks, too.
She might have more money to throw around. Sometimes I get Starbucks. Not because I like paying for overpriced things. Because it's on the way.
Go to Five Guys for that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's on the way. You don't know why she gets it.
There's Starbucks everywhere. I mean, she gets it every day to go to a 1 o'clock class.
I mean, here's the thing. Most women let you choose the date.
Yeah.
So you don't choose anything. If you have any thoughts about that, Don't go to an expensive restaurant.
Yeah, I know. I don't do fancy shit. I know that. That's
I'm not saying go to McDonald's.
Yeah, I know.
But
how
you can go to
you go to a place like Applebee's or something like that.
Where the most expensive thing is $18.
Yeah. Number 11. Class is still in session for another month. If we were to go out before it ended and it didn't work out, class could then become awkward.
I think it's gonna be awkward if you don't do anything.
Oh. Why would it?
Because you could have
just
this
for me.
Yeah.
She would know either.
Yes, but I mean,
she wouldn't know it.
Yes, but I mean, do you really care if it's awkward for her?
No.
No, you have no feelings. It's gonna be worse for you because you're gonna have all this regret every time you see her.
Yeah.
And in a way, even though no one else knows it, it's awkward for you because you want to ask.
Yeah.
You want this, but you can't do anything. I feel like that's much worse than having tried and failed.
Yeah, probably. Number 12. If she says yes and it goes well, but I don't realize it was going well, I could blow it by not going for the kiss at the end.
So now you're jumping all the way to the what ifs and go.
Oh my god, yes. I told you this is a crazy list.
Alright, let me solve this right here. She is going to make it. If it goes well enough, some women, especially in today's day and age, can make that first move. I feel like she might pick up on your social awkwardness.
You think so?
I think she might pick up. I mean, I'm not saying it's blatantly obvious, but she might. And women in today's age are much more okay with making the first move.
That's good.
I mean, you don't have to hold the door open for them anymore.
That is one of the good things about feminism, I will say.
I mean, they can do these things for themselves. I'm not saying it's a guarantee.
Yeah,
but I would not say you not kissing her would end all contact.
If she really wanted it.
If it went well enough, that would just make her need to go out with you again.
But then if I don't do it at the end of the second date.
Yeah, but if you go out on a first date, and then she asks you again, and you have any thoughts, you should really, really be watching for signs.
Oh, yeah.
Like a hawk.
If I spend the whole time watching for signs, though, then I might
No, you don't spend the whole time.
Yeah.
It's at the end. They're not going to show signs until the end. Throughout the date, there will be zero signs.
Yeah.
Unless she expects it during the date, which is rare.
Yeah.
That first kiss almost always happens at drop-off.
Yeah. Number 14. I still don't know what her last name is. I only know what letter it starts with. Who the fuck cares, right?
I'm gonna tell you this right here. It's King. You know the thing with hit and quit. You don't want to know their last name.
Well, yeah, if it's a hit. Well, yeah.
I'm not saying it's a hit and quit, but if it turned to a point where you don't like her and you got sex, do you really want her last name?
Oh, yeah. Taking Back America says, just get her drunk, bang her, kick her out before sunrise, and then figure out all the rest later.
I like his thinking.
Yeah.
Genius.
Well, if I was looking for a hit...
That's a pretty good plan. Hence why there's booze in my apartment right now.
You do? Oh, I thought that was yesterday.
Sunday.
Oh, you got that scheduled for tomorrow. You know what? We got... I haven't drank in such a long time, man. Next time we hang out in that area, we need to get drunk. But anyway, to celebrate our move-in. Okay, anyway.
How about just to celebrate we have booze? It's my favorite reason to drink.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's still booze left.
I'm off on the 5th. Friday of next week, I'm off.
I am off at 4:30.
Okay.
I have the 4th off. I'll be in town.
I don't have the 4th off. I have no seniority. I gotta work.
That's
anyway,
such major dickhead.
Number 15. I haven't really talked to her that much. There have been a couple interactions, but if I ask her out on Monday, it could come across as too aggressive.
Yeah, don't ask her out.
On Monday.
What have I been telling you to do?
There is no class on Wednesday, though. I can interact with her on Monday, but if I don't get
get contact outside of class. That way, you don't need to bank on class to class. You can do some of this work at home.
Yeah, but didn't you say that if the guy... You gave me this advice. If I flat out ask for the number, I look desperate.
Yeah, you don't ask for it. What did I tell you to do?
I'm not exactly...
Make sure to talk to her a ton on that day, and just kind of hint at it. Yeah. Eventually, she'll get it. Because if she says, talk to you later or something, you can, oh, well, there's no class Wednesday, so I guess that'll have to wait till Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have a phone number.
Yeah.
Boom, you didn't ask. You worked, that's smooth. You worked it out, it seems smooth.
Yeah.
She gives you it. That shows interest.
Yes.
I mean, not necessarily in a sexual relationship wise, but interest that she wants to talk to you. If she didn't want you texting her, she wouldn't give you the number.
Yeah. It's true.
You never go, I need your number.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to avoid.
Yeah.
You make her want to give it to you.
I might as well not even say number 16,
Do it.
but it says I don't even have her number. We just covered that.
Okay.
Number 17, I'm not even friends with her on Facebook.
Fix that.
Yeah. Number 18, do I have to make her add me, though?
It depends. If she asks you to add her. But do not stalk her down.
And take a little while to add her.
Yes.
Wait until, the next day.
Yes.
Forget about it for a little while. Don't get out your
Play
phone
it
and be like, oh, I'll do it
off
right now.
smooth.
I'll just be like, well, I get off work tonight at 10-something. Maybe I'll do it before I go to bed. Maybe.
Yeah. Play it off as smooth.
Yeah.
Simple.
Even though I'm not.
Yeah,
rough.
but yeah, but you can play it off.
Yeah, maybe.
You've acted.
Anyway, oh yeah, that's true.
Really, smooth is just timing. That's all it is.
We do have that comedic timing with our Dale interviews.
Yes, you have timing. You just need to move that to more of a relationship type level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's all about timing. Saying the right thing at the right times. That's what smooth is.
Number 18. I haven't noticed her showing any obvious signs of interest or disinterest, so I have no idea how she'd react.
Well, obviously she doesn't have any interest or disinterest. You guys have barely talked.
Yeah, exactly.
If she had interest or disinterest, either A, you really fucked up, or B, she's nuts.
Yeah.
Which might be perfect for you.
Number 19. Because she often says weird things, she may give me some weird answer and make me uncomfortable.
You can get uncomfortable. I don't think anything she can say will make you uncomfortable.
I just make a stupid joke. Probably.
If anything, you're going to make her uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 20. For all I know, she might not even know my name.
Change it.
Anyway.
Make her remember it. Confidence.
Yeah.
You're Ty Quas.
I'm Captain Controversy.
And Captain Controversy.
Yeah.
You're a captain. You're king.
Yeah. Number 21. I have absolutely no idea what kind of place would interest her. For a date. I have no idea what she would want to do.
That's when talking to her comes in. You don't ask her what she wants to do, but you figure out interests.
Yeah.
And go from there. Favorite kinds of foods.
Yes.
Dislikes. It's key.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to take her somewhere she dislikes.
Number 22. Other than her first name, job, town she lives in, her Starbucks addiction, and her interest in serial killers, I know nothing about who she is.
Learn more. These are all coming back.
This is redundant as hell, isn't it?
It is.
Number 23. If we were to go out, what would we talk about? As of now,
I have a great one. Interest.
Work. Customers.
Obviously, you've been complaining about not knowing her. A first date is a great chance to get to know them.
Obviously.
That's like the key of
like I said, I've answered some of these questions on my own. Number 24. She could put me on the spot by asking questions like, why would I want to go out with you, or what would we do?
That's when you respond. I guess you'll have to find out.
I'll take her to my cousin. I'll tell her something stupid like, well, I was going to show you my cousin's meth lab.
Or a stupid joke. That works well, too.
That would be my stupid joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why I said that.
Yeah.
I was just saying that's totally different than what I said.
Yeah.
I said play it off as confident. You have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
The whole mysterious.
I'll think of something.
Because mystery is a good thing.
Or I'll be like, don't worry about it.
Because it'll keep it on her mind.
Yeah. Number 25. She could say yes, but want to do something in her town. I don't know my way around that city, and as a guy, I should be able to take charge in this situation.
MapQuest, bitch.
Yeah. Number 26. Because I suck at asking out girls, she might misinterpret what I'm asking for and think it's not a date.
Be blunt.
Want to go out?
There you go, blunt.
Want to go out sometime? Yeah.
There you go. You can't miss
She might not be as tough as I think she is, and I may end up offending her as a result by saying something really offensive or stupid.
Take the risk.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't take the risk, you're going to wonder.
Yeah. Number 28, and this is the last one. If I ask her out this soon, she may think I'm desperate. So don't. Not this
Get
Monday.
to know her.
Which is really hard to do in a class.
Because
that's the point of asking her out. Get to know her outside of class.
Yes, I know, but you get the number or the Facebook, it's easier to get to know her.
Yeah.
Because the number one reason why a girl's going to turn you down is we don't know each other that well.
Yeah.
Make sure that is not an option for her to say.
Yeah. Just be like...
Yes, I do.
Got any It's like, yeah, big 4th of July weekend coming up. Got any interesting plans? Got any... And then we'd somehow just get in some random conversation about all the various stuff we're going to be doing and be like, oh, that sounds fun. What?
You could be doing nothing.
I'm going to be working.
Yes, I know.
That's what I'm going to
Nothing special.
play it off as. I'm going to be like, oh, I get to work. Except for Friday. I have Friday off, but other than that, I'll be working.
Which, by the way, I know what we're going to do. Well, never mind.
Well, I'm just going to casually mention to her that I have Friday off. Be like, well, yeah, I'm working like crazy this weekend. I get one day off, and that's Friday.
The key to this? Confidence. No matter what you
I'll
do.
just play it off like it's a regular conversation and see if she expresses interest.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying the key to everything is confidence.
Oh, I can fake confidence.
You should have confidence.
Well, I do in some ways. Come to think of it, she has no more of a reason to say no than she does to say yes. I mean, come on. I mean, why? Let me put... Okay. Random funny story. She works at a pizza place. I've heard her tell... Because she's so talkative, I've heard her talking many times. She works at a pizza place, and she doesn't usually deliver, but every once in a while she delivers, and there will be 40-year-old guys that she delivers pizza to who will ask her what her plans are after work. She plays that off, the rejection. She ought to appreciate a guy her own age taking interest in her.
I wonder what pizza place
she gets hit Jets in Brighton.
Fun.
Have I said too much?
No.
Yeah, I'm interested in someone who works there. I don't know how to get there. I'm not going to look it up. I haven't stalked her.
Let's go get in the car.
Fuck that! They don't even make good pizza.
We're going to travel there. We're going to wait there until she gets there, then you can ask her out.
Oh, yeah,
Best plan ever.
Yeah, totally.
And you have
and if she hears this, then that means she's creepier than I am.
Yes.
For Googling me. And I can use that against her and still be interested.
Yep.
Because it's me.
Yep, because that's just as creepy as everything that you've done. Because we didn't use names. This is just like
I didn't say... Form. Yeah, her name is Mildred. We'll go with that. Mildred.
I was going to go with Wilma.
Mildred is the outdated name that I use. Mildred.
So is Wilma. Don't even know why I thought of that name.
See, Taking Back America says, oh crap, she's talkative. Run! Abort mission, abort. Oh yeah, because of the stereotype about women talk. Well, here's the thing.
Ty talks.
I need someone who will talk with me, otherwise I feel awkward, like she's not interested. Like, keeping the conversation going is the number one sign that I take that tells me I have a chance. So I don't think I could handle a quiet girl.
This wouldn't work, huh?
Probably not. You date quiet girls. My co-hosts usually... Well, yeah, but I mean the shyer type. I can't remember you having any big-time loudmouth girlfriends in recent years. Well, yeah, I'm saying recent years, and I never met her.
I've only had one, really, in
You've had three. You've had three that I can think of that happened since then. I won't name their names, but there was the one after the one you just mentioned, junior year, then there was senior year, and then there was college.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking of college.
See, I'm thinking of these three, and they were
two
all...
of those are regrets.
Yeah?
So.
Oh, I bet.
Well, three of them, actually.
They're all
regrets.
Oh, you have some great X stories. Coming up in part 5, final half-hour segment, Justin and I are going to go to the Yahoo Answers forums, and we're going to give advice in the People's segment. Shut up! Nobody asked you. See, he doesn't even know the name of it yet.
It's close.
You don't listen enough. See, the Friendly Neighborhood Fascist is a pro at that segment. He'll come up with all kinds of questions just like I do. You've got to find some interesting ones. I advise you go to either Society and Culture or Family and Relationships. Maybe both have multiple tabs going. And we are going to answer some questions.
All right.
And then we're going to call it a night. Coming back, part 5.